Morning, everybody. Let's get started with this morning's opening bell. Hope everybody's doing wonderful. Before we continue, guys, please remember that the information we do discuss in this video is opinion. Please don't construe it as advice in any way. All right, let's get moving, guys. With regards to the opening bell, it should be okay now. All right, so guys, we're doing the weekly market wrap up this morning. The US inflation obviously surprises, or at least the surprise of the US inflation is shaking up that rate cut hopes. All right, the markets were actually rattled this week after the PPI jumped at the fastest pace in about 3 years. All right, so this is obviously signaling a stronger inflation than expected. So this cooled expectations for the Federal to cut these rates aggressively. So instead of 50 basis points or 0.5%, it's now 0.25%. All right. And this is obviously spreading throughout the market. We're seeing some of the effects. You'll see it in the gold price. You'll see it in the major forex pairs. Let's maybe start with the yen here. That's what we want to cover today. The Japanese yen actually strengthened on that specific sentiment as well. Their GDP growth rate is better than expected, actually, and they may also hike those rates. That's what the Bank of Japan officials are pushing for, and this could increase the strength of that yen, which leaves us in a position to, look at possible downside here from 146.58. That looks like a beautiful, beautiful move to the downside. Very, very significant in terms of distance and point distance. Around 278 pips or 278 points that you can scoop up there should we get significant follow through here. That's what we're going to be checking out. And obviously on the sentiment of that dollar that is weakening at this point in time, the US dollar, it's at around the 97 point level on the DXY. All right, so we're looking at this pushing to the downside. Yeah. Then we also want to look at the gold price, guys. The gold price and the silver price, they're still pretty bullish. You can see there's still ample support here at these specific zones, and price is obviously correcting. So I had brought this up earlier on in the week, and I said to you guys that, this zone is going to be critical. That's a critical area. Price is still in the upward momentum. We're just waiting for price to recover from here, actually. All right. If we can find a support here, somewhere here, we could then push up, and it's actually at a very important area now. You can see it could be pushing down maybe just a little bit further, maybe possibly to 3308 right there, and then we possibly see a push to the upside. So let me actually just place it there so you guys can see right there. Very big chance that we could come till that zone over there, 3301, and then possibly then pushing up. All right, so we're going to wait and see. Watch how it goes, guys. Remember, you have to have patience. Let me actually just put a arrow here. So from there, we're possibly doing this, and then possibly push up from there. We're going to have to wait and see. So I'll be back with that update next week as well. Okay, so check that out. That's the gold price. Then obviously we did do the US 30 already. I've actually cleaned the chart because I was chatting to the guys at the market review meeting, stating that it actually did push above our area that we had foreseen a price to go. It was roughly around there. And you can see price has actually surpassed it now. That's where we had anticipated. We anticipated price to from there all the way up, and it actually did reach that target. So we are now bullish, absolutely. And with the dollar weakening, we're expecting some more upside here with the US 30 or the Dow Jones. All right, so don't forget to check that one out and put that on your market watch. Then New Zealand dollar to the US, guys, also looking for some downside here. The Kiwi is pressurized at the moment on the dollar strength, but more so with the Chinese economic data because they are trading partners. So that's giving the Kiwi, less strength. And also they are expected to cut rates by 25 basis points next week. So we're anticipating a weaker Kiwi dollar or a New Zealand dollar. We just need some more follow through, significant follow through for us to push in this. If we can just close beneath this area, we'll be in a momentum to the downside. Right now we kind of just hovering around this structure over here, so we'd like to see price come down and have a good follow through before we engage, and we're anticipating price to push down to 0.57929, so you can have a look at that and check it out. All right, and then obviously we do not want to leave out the silver price, guys. We are looking for some more longs over here. It is obviously just correcting at this moment in time, and we could find a bit of support roughly around the zone over here. So let me actually just draw it so you guys can see. That would be the zone that we're looking at if we are looking to along the silver price. There's some guys that are going to be getting in now because they're getting a cheaper area, and so they want to get in there. But then obviously there's some guys that are more conservative, and they would actually rather focus on getting in after that 38. So some guys we might be pushing here. You can see that the momentum is actually from that level there. We saw it here and we saw it there. So hopefully we're going to see this price push today and then obviously push up again later on this afternoon going into the weekend. So by Monday, we could possibly see that 39. All right. Let's hope and see. And, that specific setup plays out. So that's the USD JPY, guys, looking for the short. We're looking for the upside on gold. The NZD USD, we're looking for some downside there. And then the silver price, we are looking for some upside. We're just waiting to see what happens later on in the day. It's now 9:06, so we're going to wait for 12 midday and then obviously 3 p.m. To check it out. All right. And then obviously, needless to say, guys, but we have to, if you'd like to open up that account with us, please visit www.tdmarkets.com. You can also email us at care@tdmarkets.com. All right. Have a good one. Have a good weekend, guys. Phenomenal to be with you here this morning. I'm Ashley Reeve and I'm checking out. Ciao, ciao.